This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Boohoo Man. I'm joined in Epsom today by Joey Knight. Joey, it's been a little bit of time since I last saw you. The last time I saw you, I think you had one too many beers and was going rather crazy. A lot of stuff which was filmed, which wasn't uploaded on the channel, because obviously it would have been a PR nightmare, as to say. But no, it looked like you had quite a nice time in Nashville, I'd say.
I did. I had a very nice time in Nashville. I loved America. Why? What was I doing?
We can talk off camera about what was going on, but no, it was definitely quite entertaining to say the least. Just reflecting on the night, on the Baby Hulk KO, you managed to get a fight of the night bonus, which you were very
Knockout of the night.
Knockout of the night bonus. Yeah. What did you spend the money on? Anything special, or just saved it up?
Prostitutes mostly.
Really?
Yeah.
How many at once?
2 or 3. 2 or 3.
Keeping it humble.
I didn't want to go mental. No, I haven't even spent the money yet, so let's.
I'm still waiting for the party when it eventually happens. My party invite.
Yeah, it'll be in the post.
The side eyes. It will be in the post. Okay, so let's about this then. Obviously, Walid Sharks has been talking quite a lot. I did a very funny interview of him. They did very well, actually, so well done, Walid. About a couple of days ago.
Walid. Well done. Everyone's really interested to sit and listen for about fucking 10 minutes for you to spit out 2 words. Honestly, I don't know how you sat through that interview. Painful, innit? Fuck me. I know he goes on about me being old, but imagine being brain dead at 20. That's bad, isn't it? No?
Well, no. I don't know about...
You know that interview was painful, mate. Bruv, it was like a 20-minute interview. There was like 3 minutes of talk. Joey, he put his hands down. Shut up, you cock. He's a complete idiot, isn't he? Little noodle-headed, frizzy weirdo.
I take it your hand had the best of liking towards Walid.
No, I don't like him. I think he's a cock. I think he should stop running his fucking mouth. But I don't know, man. Listen, mate. Walid's got more knockout losses to Dean than he has brain cells. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what can I say? If Walid gets in a ring with me, he knows what's happened. All that, if Joey drops his hands in front of me, shut up, you absolute helmet. I'll do what I want. I'll drop my hands in front of you. I'll slap you. I'll punch you on the break. You know what I mean? I'll do what I want. You won't do anything.
Walid was making it sound in the interview like you and him would be quite an easy fight for Walid. What do you make of that?
Easy for him to get knocked spark out. No.
You're saying that you can't punch as well, you don't hit too hard?
No, I don't hit hard at all. Mate, listen, they're going to call Walid the candle, because 1 blow and he'd be out.
That's a really good line. I do love Walid, but that's a great line.
I love him too. I love him. After our fight, I think me and him are just going to slip off into the sunset. Might do a lads' holiday together or something.
A lot of people were saying before tournament, before they saw your knockout of Baby Hulk, that Walid Sharks was the favourite. Do you believe that's kind of turned around now?
I never thought you was the favourite, to be honest. But I have changed who I think is the favourite. I thought that Yuddy Gang was the favourite. And then now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I still think it could be Yuddy, but it could be Cray Cray. But then it could be the Argentinian King, but then it could be me, but then it could be Walid, but it could be Ace Musa, so...
In the lightweight tournament, you're the only one who's actually fought in it so far and got the victory. Obviously, Yudi Gang and Lil Craker was called off halfway through, which must have been a massive pain in the arse. They're fighting again very, very soon. Which fight do you fight with the winner? Is it Walid versus Ace Musa? Is it the Argentinian King versus Pulley? Who is it?
I don't know, because I think that they would have tried to work it out on the dates aligning. So obviously if me and Cray Cray had to come through, then I imagine it would have been me and Cray Cray next. But to be honest, tournament or no tournament, unlike Dean, I've got the intention of fighting every man in the division. So it doesn't really matter as and when it comes. But for me personally, I want Walid next. So if he can get past Ace Musa, and he doesn't pick up too many concussions in the meantime and have to delay fights because he's getting absolutely pinged left, right and centre in the gym, then maybe me and him can get on next. I want Walid next, so you've heard it here first. You know I'm down for it. You know I'll do whatever I can. I'll go over to America, I'll fight you over there, whatever, man. So the fight fans know, or the Misfits fans know, that if the fight between me and Walid doesn't happen next, that's on him, isn't it?
So I don't know if there was like a plan for the Misfits tournament or if there was a structure, but hopefully, obviously, if Walid does get past Ace Musa, do you think he does? Does he get beat by Ace Musa? Does he destroy Ace Musa? Because Ace Musa is a very very tough fight.
Yeah. What's going on with Ace Musa?
What's up?
Well, like, have you reached out to him to do any interviews? I haven't seen him do any media.
Well, I normally do interviews with people when the fight's announced. They've got like a big topic to talk about. And then the slightly bigger names I'll just have like on every single month to kind of talk about the ongoings of the influencer boxing scene. But yeah, I'm just waiting to interview him until his fight's announced officially.
I've heard he's good, Ace
Very
Musa.
good,
Yeah, I've heard.
Well, he's trained up in the Ingle gym.
Yeah.
He's got the very Ingle style slip uppercut backhand hook, switch backhand.
Yeah, I don't know Ace Musa, but I like the look of him. I see his Instagram page. He's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't post any boxing content. He posts lots of lots of skits, lots of reels. Which I don't know. He does very well for himself. Yeah. Got a very big TikTok following as well.
Has he?
Yeah.
He seems cool, man. I'm sure there'll be a point pretty soon when he starts slagging me off in interviews as well. But until that happens, I like Ace Musa.
But I guess you can't really make a prediction on Walid versus Ace Musa just because you haven't seen too much of Ace Musa yet.
The smart money would say Ace Musa, really. Even though I want Walid, the smart money would say Ace Musa because
he's fresher.
just because I've heard he can punch, and if you can punch, you're halfway there. If you can land, you're the whole way there. Because if you hit Walid Sharks on the whiskers, he goes. Glass chin.
Are you saying Walid Sharks has the worst chin in the lightweight division?
I'm saying Walid Sharks has the worst chin in the universe. Oh. No, I'm joking. No, he's not got that bad a chin. But no, he's just, I don't know. He's just he's got more heart than he has a chin because he'll probably get back up. But I don't know. I get rid of Walid in 2 rounds max. It's
been very tame so far, the lightweight tournament, in terms of like trash talk. I know you and Yudi Gang kind of got a little bit spicy at the national press conference. But apart from that, it's been very tame. A little bit not boring. Well, actually, yes, it has been boring. I'm going to be dead honest with you. In terms of the press conferences, the fighting's been very, very good. Okay. But that's like 10% of Misfits. The other half is the 90%.
He's digging himself a hole here.
The other half is the 90% of the trash talk, the promotion. Yeah. But the lightweights need to start getting on a little bit more.
Well, I'll let Mams know that you've been bored.
No, I'm just saying for the press conferences.
Sorry, Mams, for your boring tournament you put on.
No.
Fred's not entertained, so you might as well fuck it off.
Oh, this will be getting cut out. No, it's definitely not been boring. But in terms of the trash talk, it could get a bit more spicy, a bit more heated, I would say.
I don't really know. Me and Yuddy had a bit of back and forth. I like Yuddy. Yuddy's cool.
Well, he's very, very lovely. I think his whole family was there ringside. He brings them along. He's a good guy. Yeah,
we had I was about to say we had a beer. We didn't have a beer. We had a chat after the fight, and Yuddy's cool. I like Yuddy. Like, me and him went back. Do you know what I'm realising? Everyone's just got a character, haven't they? Mm-hmm. Like, do you know what I mean?
No one's 100% there. Everyone's a little bit of a character.
No, yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I mean, like, saying that, like, Cray isn't. Cray is, like, he is how I found him. Do you know what I mean? Whereas, like, say with Yuddy, it's like Yuddy he was talking shit about me on Twitter before we went out there. Well, as soon as I see him, if you talk about me, I'm like, I'm on it. You know what I mean? I'm not an internet person. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I'm some fucking whatever. But at the same time, I'm going to pull you up to your face and say, what's that about then? Whatever. As soon as I see Yuddy, hey, Joey Knight, man. Like, whatever.
Very American.
Yeah. So what I'm saying... And it's cool. I've got no problem with it. But
it's extremely American, you know.
It's
like a clown in the graveyard sort of vibe.
So what I'm saying is, like, a lot of them have this like thing online where they'll talk shit about you, they'll call you out, and then they'll probably be cool to your face. Same as the other one, the Argentinian king. Like, he was like that. Like, I don't know. I just think I personally wouldn't put saying out on the internet unless I was willing to walk up to that person and say to their face. So if Yuddy was willing to walk up to me and say, I'll beat the dog shit out of you. You know what I mean? Right. So what I'm saying is just talk's cheap. But I like Yuddy.
He's a good guy. He's very, very friendly. Let's talk about this then. The main event for this Saturday. This interview's going out today. Just as the last interview before kind of the chaos of fight week starts. Who are you picking, Salt Pappy or Ferrari?
Salt Pappy.
You think so, yeah?
I like Salt Pappy, yeah.
Do you think about one of those dominant performances saying, I'm back, a close points win?
I don't know anything about this Ferrari.
He's a big, scrappy puncher of an MMA fighter. He's very, very famous in Poland.
Okay.
He's sort of like the KSI of Poland.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, depending on how he boxes, I've not watched him. But if he boxes how he looks, I would say to Salt Pappy, keep it long, work him for a few rounds, and then maybe going out for what is it, a 4-rounder?
I think so, yeah.
Well, if it is a 4-rounder, maybe going out for the 3rd round, then make a decision whether you're going to put your foot on the gas. But the main thing is Salt Pappy needs to come back with a win, doesn't he? Because he is way, way, way better than his last probably 2 fights.
Well, his stock's come down since like this time last year. But then if he gets the win, the stock rises back up. In influence boxing, it goes down, up, like a sort of wave.
Has it though? Like, all right, yeah, maybe to younger fans that are watching it and stuff like this, but to me and yourself who probably understand boxing a little bit more, you take risky fights, and some you'll win, some you'll lose, but I don't think your stock should go down. Like, what he had a really good fight with Slim. Obviously, he ended up getting stopped in that one. Anthony Taylor's an awkward fight for anyone. Like, the style's horrible. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't think his stock's gone down. I just think he needs to come back with a good win, and he'd be right back up there again.
Okay, it's fair. It's kind of the Misfits model is kind of like the UFC model, where if you do lose one fight and you win the next one, you're back up almost. It's not like boxing where one fight. It's like Devin Haney. Everyone says Devin Haney was never any good now after he lost once, even though he's one of the pound-for-pound fighters and undisputed lightweight, which I always find definitely quite baffling. Let's go going down the card. King Kenny, Adam Brooks.
I think that Adam Brooks needs, commend him for taking the fight, because I think that even he would admit it's a fight he's an underdog in. But he's probably got to look at the King Kenny Anthony Taylor fight and try and realise that the job doesn't need to be done beautifully. Like, different styles for different fights. Do you know what I mean?
All the King Kenny Ashley Raxu one back in Telford of last year in February, where that's really, really scrappy.
Okay. Yeah, I've not
actually kind of just outmuscled him.
King Kenny, I like King Kenny. He's very good. He's got a very, very good jab, isn't he? One of the best jabs, I'd say, in influencer boxing. So, be a hard one. But listen, good luck to Adam. He's a top bloke, so got a lot of time for him. Yeah.
The storyline I kind of are seeing or foreshadowing here: if Salt Pappy wins and if King Kenny wins, they can fight each other in the main event or a co-main, and then the winner fights Slim. Because Slim will need an opponent soon.
Yeah. I don't know if I would make that next for Salt Pappy if he wins. I think that if Salt Pappy was to win, I would give him like another fight that's not like
a winnable or like
not
50-50. Sorry, King Kenny's a winnable, but it's also 50-50. It can go either way.
I'd give him a little 70-30, 60-40, 65-35.
And who is that though? It's difficult. It's very, very tricky.
Is he the same weight as Ashley Raxu?
Like one, who is?
Salt Pappy. Are they the same weight?
Yes.
Yeah, I would give Salt Pappy Ashley Raxu or OJ Rose, and they're two guys who I rate a lot. I think they're both very good. I think that Salt Pappy's slightly more experienced than both of them, or he looks it. So you would if there was betting on the fight, they would probably make Salt Pappy a favourite in that fight. But I don't know. I'm not matchmaker. I'm just here to knock people out. So.
Yeah, the matchmaking is Mams's job. And then going over to Houston, are you flying over? Are you coming over to that one?
I'm swimming over. Extra cardio.
Take a few months.
No, I don't think I'm coming over. No one's asked me to come over, so.
Has the zone not asked you to present or anything like that?
No, they haven't.
I got lost in the post.
Fuckers.
We love the zone. That's not true at all, Joey. What's going to say? Elle versus Paige.
Who?
Elle versus Paige. That's the main event for Houston.
Elle Brooke. Yeah. I like Elle. She's good. Very good.
Do you know anything about Paige Van Zandt?
No.
She's a former UFC fighter. She's well known. She's kind of in the OF scene as well. So they're kind of they're two sort of mixed. But she's very kind of I want to say well respected in terms of the combat sports community, the MMA community.
I'm thinking about starting
Really?
Yeah. Do you reckon I'll do well on there?
Well, you're doing quite well. You got a nice little healthy KO bonus there.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me, and when you were running around the room going mental,
Was
while,
I?
while all the other fighters were warming up, trying to get in the zone, and then you have 2 beers in your hand, running around.
Now I'm starting to remember. I remember you was interviewing.
Most Wanted.
No, the other one.
Evil
Hero. And I remember you saying to me, Joey, be quiet, because I was just walking around going, God damn! Yeah, I was excited. Yeah.
Well, if I'd won that much money, I'd be very excited too. But no, yeah, I remember I'm thinking, let's just protect Joey here. If I was a nasty guy, I'd have been like, Joey, let's get an interview right now, and I'd ask you a few controversial topics. It would have made a few headlines. But it's like, no, I like Joey. Let's make sure he stays on the straight and narrow here. Let's talk about this then. Misfits MMA coming soon.
I've not heard that.
I'm hoping so. Well, the rumours are on Twitter and stuff. Would you ever fight a Misfits MMA?
No.
No.
Who? Again, I'd fight an MMA fighter. I'd love to fight Jose Aldo.
Yeah.
That would be sick. But I'd only have him in boxing because...
I think he got offered Dean a while ago, but he turned it down. I believe so. I'm not entirely sure.
Do you think Dean will ever fight on Misfits again?
Yeah, well, he's contracted to. He's
Yeah.
100%. Dean will fight again, yeah. That's a fact. But
Against?
who? That's up in the air right now.
Well, he's not going to sit and wait for the tournament.
Well, that's why they made the tournament, because he said it's going to be out for so long, but it turns out his injuries healed a lot quicker.
He had no intention of fighting the winner of the tournament.
No?
Not in my opinion, no, I don't think. Unless the winner was Walid. If Walid won it, I'm sure Dean will fight him again because it's easy money. He knows he can beat him. And this is the funny thing. Sorry to go back to Walid. I saw your interview with Walid, and he's going, the only ones that I'm really looking at is Cray Cray and Yuddy because they've got the amateur experience. And it's like, bruv, I don't think you realise, that amateur experience is going to get you fucking nowhere. Not against me, it ain't. You know what I mean? Do you not think I've beat good amateurs? You know yourself because you boxed in the amateurs, and whether you want to agree to this or not, we both know this is the truth. The standard of amateur boxing in the UK is a lot better than the standard of amateur boxing in America.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah, a lot grassroots level I'm on about. I'm on about guys that have had 10, 20 fights. Okay. I'm saying the standard.
Americans always seem to have a good pro turnover in the UK is about 40 amateur fights. When in America it's always like 80 plus.
Yeah.
I guess it's just because they got so many more people to fight out there.
No.
I think, look at the size of England, look at the size of America. Is it standard? Well, no. I'm saying in terms of American amateurs always seem to have double the fights that UK amateurs have had just because of the amount of people.
Yeah, but when do you compare them? When they get matched up. So then what you got to do is this. If a guy that's had 40 amateur fights is getting matched up with a guy from America that's had 80 amateur fights, that would probably tell you that the 80 amateur fights have only accumulated him in gaining as much experience as we have in 40 over here. Right. What I'm saying is the level's better. So I've beat a kid who's had 35 amateur fights or whatever in I think it was like my 7th fight or something like that. I beat a 35 fight amateur kid who had just come out the amateurs, come onto the unlicensed scene, and I beat him on points. I don't want a medal for it, but I'm just saying, if you're making a mistake of thinking, I've had amateur fights and Joey's not had amateur fights, it's like, I've beat good amateurs. I've not good amateurs spark out. Do you know what I mean? That don't really mean all that much to me, and I don't think you realise the standard of unlicensed boxing over here. Yeah, you get some shit ones and whatnot, but you get some good ones. I've mixed in good company, so I've beat boys way better than Walid. I've beat boys way better than Dean. So why am I not going to go and beat them guys? It's just funny, innit? But that's it. I still feel like I'm being underestimated in this tournament.
Even now after Baby Hulk KO.
Yeah. Because time will be the best storyteller. So I believe that if Baby Hulk has more fights on Misfits and he fights some of the guys at lightweight, I'm not saying he beat them. I think he will get some wins. I'm not saying he beat all of them. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is you'll see he's more durable than he showed in that fight. I'm big at the weight. I can punch. So this is what it is.
And just a few more things before we wrap this up. We're going for about 20 minutes here. Are you going to be ringside on Saturday? Do you know where you're sitting?
They haven't got me a seat. They said I can come and sit on your lap.
Well, you can have my seat then, because I'm always running around. I don't really sit down too much. I'll have to come and find you, and we'll do one after the fights on Saturday.
Do one what?
An interview.
Oh, right.
What do you think I was talking about?
I thought you were still talking about I was going to say,
no,
we need more than one.
No, we've moved on now. We've moved on to other topics.
No, I'm going. Me and Brian are going.
Okay. Is he commentating?
I think he is. Yeah, I think he's commentating. He should be commentating. It's a show in London. Like, they need Brian on the commentary for all of these fights. Like, no disrespect to anyone that is on there.
Seems like you and the Zone have some sort of beef going right now, Joey.
No, we love.
No, we do love the Zone. We like the Zone.
We love the Zone, but look. I'm just on about from a viewer's perspective. The last time Brian was on the commentary for one was the show in London, York Hall. Yeah, Yuddy against Pizza Boy.
Yeah, Jarvis was B-Dave.
Yeah. So for me, like, it's like you've got Brian there, who there's a relationship with. I'm sure you can work it out to get him on the commentary. I think that he is. Well, I know that he is the best option for commentary that Misfits have available. So I would like to see him on there, but I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with it. But.
It's funny how the tides turn now, because at the start it was Brian helping you get on Misfits, and now it's you helping Brian get back on Misfits.
No, not at all. No, like I think like I'm pretty sure he is commentating. I'm just saying there was the two shows that were Leeds and Nashville that when I look back on it, I'm like, that would have been better if they had had Brian on the commentary. But listen, what do I know? I'm just an idiot.
Do you know why he's not allowed on? It's because he can't say the word hook properly. He says
hook.
Yeah, hook.
Hook.
When I think the Zone will. I think
left hook.
I think the Zone will say you can be the permanent commentator when you can say the word hook properly. I think that's the breaking point.
Why I? Hit him with the left hook.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anything else apart from boxing? Content-wise, I looked at you got the Chelsea channel and you got your boxing channel. Both are doing very, very good numbers.
Yes, Chelsea are doing well. Did you follow football? No. Oh,
I like your guy, Cole Palmer, because he's English. I don't follow football until the Euros or the World Cup. And I'll be like, I like this.
Yeah.
Apart from that, no.
Yeah, so you're a glory hunter, basically.
Well, not really, because if you're an England fan, you're hardly a glory hunter.
yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, Chelsea stuff's doing well. Boxing stuff,
No, it's doing really well. You've been talking about all the Fury stuff, Usyk, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, it's doing all right. It's not like... It's not... I don't know. It's weird. Like, I feel like with Chelsea content, there's always something to attach the relevance
That's
to.
because they're playing every week.
Yeah.
And you got all the stuff going on. And there's like 4 or 5 different tournaments.
But it's like the hardcore boxing fan base is so much smaller. So say, for example, I can make a video where me and Brian or whoever I'm with, or even if I'm on my own, I can talk about Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. It will get views. Yeah. And then like I'll make a video which I think's more interesting and I see it as better content, but I'll be talking about, for example, a potential fight between Anthony Yard and Joshua Buatsi, and that does no views. Like, you know what I mean? So it does some views, but not good views. So I don't know. We're still... I don't know, man. I just need a fight date, to be honest. Do you want me to be honest with you? I'm going out my fucking mind without a fight date. Yeah, don't like it. I'm just like... I'm very, like, ADHD, and I'm very, like... My life relies upon structure and routine, and when I haven't got it, I just go off my nut, mate. I'm just off the rails. So since the fight in Nashville, I don't know what I've been fucking doing, but...
Well, it's lucky you saved that money. That's very, that's music in my ears.
I'll tell you.
Because it could have gone...
In a minute. No, I don't know. No, the money's there. The
money's all gone, Fred.
I don't know, yeah. It would be all right. I'm going to keep getting them knockout bonuses. They should have a bonus for best looking on the card. And then I could do a most
I think having a bonus for best promotion. I think that's the next one
Best
they should.
what?
Best promotion.
Promotion?
Yeah. So best trash talk, who's most excited for. I think that's a good one to have in there.
What do you think of the trash talk? I'm getting there, aren't I?
No,
I bet you thought that you wouldn't get it from me at first, because me and Most Wanted were all friendly. And I was like, do you know when I thought Most Wanted, even on fight week, I was mindful that he was going to pull out.
Oh, really?
I was like, don't let this fella know like too much about me. I was like proper hiding loads back then, whereas now I don't really care because the cat's out the bag, innit? I've had a couple.
Did you go easy on him?
I think, yeah, but like I wouldn't word it like that, because I think going easy can sound a bit disrespectful. Right. It's not about going easy, but it's like,
more cautious.
Say for example, this is the best way to put it. With Baby Hulk, as soon as I got him hurt, I knew get him out of there, because I'm not saying he was like a monster puncher, but he could punch. He could punch a bit, and I felt his power, and I thought, okay, yeah, they're cool on the elbows and the arms, but you don't want to take too many of them on the chin, sort of thing. So with Most Wanted, I'd hit him with a couple of stiff shots, and I'd have a look in the oven, and I'd go, nah, let it cook, medium rare, let's have it well done. Right. But with Baby Hulk, as soon as I got him hurt, bomb, get him out of there. So I left Most Wanted in there for longer. And that's just me being honest. I don't want to come across like a cock. Like, I don't want to come across like I'm being disrespectful. This isn't a trash talking, rubbing my own ego sort of thing. I'm just honestly answering your question. Could I have got Most Wanted out of there in a round? Yeah, I could have done. Mm-hmm. But it was what it was. And I was happy to get the rounds in, because imagine I was now coming in off the back of like 2 first round knockouts, and then going into a fight with Walid, say in a semi-final. That means by the time I get to the final, I'd have fought, like 3 rounds, 4 rounds max in total, because I get him out of there within a couple of rounds, you know what I mean? And I don't want to get to the final not of having any rounds. So at least now, by the time I get rid of Walid, if I get him in the semis, I'd have done, 5 rounds or something. So yeah. I think these fights are 5 rounders, aren't they?
I think the championship rounds are 5 rounds, but I think all the rest are 4.
No, I think my one with Baby Hulk was 5.
What was it?
I think so. I don't know. Didn't go 5. I wonder, who do you reckon he'll fight again? Baby Hulk?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think him as a small Spartan Jay is a fight to make. 2 smaller guys kind of going at it.
Yeah, that's a good fight. I like the sound of that one. What about Fox? Who do you reckon he's fighting next?
Adam Salah, probably.
Will Adam Salah take that fight?
For the right amount of money, yes.
Would you rate him, Adam Salah?
Well, the last time he fought Evil Hero. I was there actually in Saudi Arabia that day. He looked very, very tidy, but it depends how much he's been training since. I believe he's been in the gym though, so he'll know how to hold his hands up.
I think if Evil Hero takes it seriously, he's probably the best out of all of us.
Evil Hero. I think we'll wrap it up after that comment.
Joking.
No, I'm joking. I like Stuart as well.
No,
Stuart's
like
very nice.
Evil Hero. He's cool. What's his name?
Stuart Jones.
Stuart.
Oh, actually, no. Stuart Kellogg's. No, Stuart Jones is the manager. Stuart Kellogg's, I think.
What's your favourite cereal?
Frosties.
Frosties, yeah. You're a Kellogg's man.
I was never allowed cereal as a kid, ever.
No? Why?
Because it's unhealthy. I wasn't allowed any sort of sweets or anything like that. So now I've loads of it, which is very, very bad. Like, I'm sort of making up for lost time now.
Well, you're a bit sheltered.
What does that mean? You're sort of
sheltered. It means like
protected.
He's not allowed no cereal. He's not allowed to watch no porn. He's not allowed to throw bricks through the neighbours' windows.
I was like, oh wait, mate. I don't know, because I was still boxing, and so you're still going like sparring and still doing. I did loads of sport, but I was allowed like 15 minutes on the computer or no sweets. So maybe I guess it was like sort of in the healthy sort of the mind space, which is great looking back. You spent such little time on screens, and now
15 minutes on the computer.
Yeah.
God, it would have took me longer than 15 minutes. Back when I was younger, the only thing you were doing on the computer, you come home from school, jump on MSN.
What's SN?
MSN. You too young for that?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant, mate. Great memories. I used to get a couple of girls on webcam.
Really? Oh, I'm almost too innocent for that sort of thing. I'll play like Club Penguin and watch YouTube. What's the worst thing
you've ever done in your life? What's the worst thing you've ever done? Come on, expose yourself. Not that way.
The worst thing I've ever done in my life. I should have asked me this before. I had time to think. Nothing really springs to mind. I'm a good boy, I'm well behaved. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, well, we get you out after the fight. Saturday.
It's lucky that I never go to the old parties.
Yeah.
But that's quite good, because I've got the videos to upload. But anyway, I do appreciate the interview, mate. Thank you very much, Joey.
I missed your spud. I only see it on that, the Baby Hulk one. I'm like, yeah, and you're going, Joey.
Oh, on that
Joey,
one, yeah.
Spud me.